What's going on, guys? Let's talk Jasmy and the reality of this hitting a dollar. Jasmy has a ton of momentum right now. If you've been with me every single day, we've been talking about this. I feel really good about Jasmy right now, as I've been stating in my most recent videos. Obviously, I've been walking you through this. We've talked about the stochastic, the RSI, and this channel that we're in right now. But in today's video, I want to think a little bigger, because I think a lot of people get confused when I say, my take profit zones are right here, between 8.5 and 12 cents, and potentially maybe even 20 cents. That's not my long-term vision for Jasmy. That's more of my short-term over the next several months, right? And the reason I say I want to take profits in these areas is because I understand that these pullbacks will happen again. And if I could take profits and sit in cash for a little bit, and then buy the dip again and get even more Jasmy tokens, then that's the goal, right? If you could do that, then that's a win-win. Or if I take profit and I find other cryptos that I'm really into that are undervalued, then I'll take that money and put it into those cryptos. So that's really my strategy when it comes to all this stuff that we talk about. But I do want to talk about Jasmy and the reality of it hitting a dollar. So with that, don't forget to drop a like. Would truly appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. And of course, I hope you're having a great day at the end of the day. I also want to tell you guys that another crypto that we called recently, CRV crypto, September 27th, I said pump coming for CRV. Current price, 30 cents, okay? We talked about the market cap. It can move fast. Talked about where I believe it can get to. So pump coming for CRV. Well, now CRV is at $1.12. It has rallied over 300% since I made this post. And my question to you with stocks and crypto is, if you could start to learn what I see and you could get 300 to 800 to 1,000% returns, would that interest you? If that interests you, then make sure you join the Patreon. The links are down below. Now, looking at Jasmy, I do want to erase all of this because we already know this is my next target. Okay, so let's go ahead and erase this. And what I want to do is I actually want to pull up a monthly time frame, because I want to think a lot bigger, okay? I want to think months out. So what you could see right here, and I use the coin-based chart. So I know there's other charts where we could look at $5. We could look at all these other prices that Jasmy has gone to, but I want to use Coinbase. And I think this is the most realistic. I use the high of 34 cents right here. And I want to take a Fibonacci and I want to bring it all the way to the low. And the low was about 0.0028. Okay. So right now, guys, it's really good because we're trading above all the EMAs on a monthly time frame, on a monthly. Okay. So the other thing is the stochastic right now has crossed bullish. We were talking about this for a while. If you remember my previous videos, I was saying I would love to see a cross right here. That'd be really good for Jasmy. And we have the RSI making a higher high, which is really good on a monthly time frame. So if I'm looking at this and I know how fast Jasmy moves, you can see this was 1 month, this was 2 months. Jasmy ran from 0.0029 all the way up to 0.008 in a matter of 2 months. Right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, in a matter of 4 months, Jasmy ran from 0.003 all the way up to 0.02. So that's a big return on investment. If I just show you real quick, you can see in a couple months, Jasmy will pump 500%. If you want to wait more, like 6 months, let's say you go from here, Jasmy would pump all the way up almost 1,000%. So is that about to happen again? This was when we had a stochastic cross. We have a stochastic cross here. So if I think the next several months going into 2025, because this is December, realistically, I think we could get up here. And this would be about 12, 13, 14 cents. So then we got to understand Fibonacci. The first zone is about 8 pennies. Okay. But again, we're thinking long term. So multiple cycles. Can it get over a dollar? Sure. Right. It just got to get to a $50 billion market cap for it to get over a dollar. But then you want to look at these levels up here. So excuse me, the 1.618 level is at 55 cents. The 2.618 level is at 86 cents. And then you have the 3.618 level at $1.19. Okay. So if you want to get over a dollar, Jasmy basically has to do a full Fibonacci retracement. Does that make sense? So a full Fibonacci retracement gets it to $1.46. Is that possible? Yes. Is it possible in the next couple months? I don't think so. Okay. So let's just be realistic. In the next couple months, what can actually happen? Well, this is a good sign right here that we have across. This is a good sign that we're trading above these EMAs. This is a good sign that we have a higher high. This is also a good sign that we haven't even reached the 2.236 level. Okay. This will probably be some resistance. But where can we realistically go? Well, if we just look at Jasmy's history, we already know that in a couple months, it could rally anywhere from 500 to upwards of 1,000%. If we take it from the low of this point, and then we go all the way to the high, this was about 1,400% actually. So from the bottom of October 2023, Jasmy ran all the way to June 2024, almost 1 year, 1,400%. Now, let's say it's getting ready to do that again, right? Because this was down here before the cross. Now, this is a lot different. I don't think we're going to go that high over the next couple months, but let's just say that we go 1,400% from where we're at today. So what would 1,400% be? 1,400% from today's prices would get us to about 58 cents. It would actually get us, that's pretty crazy. It gets us to the 1.618 level. So let me put a line right here. And you could see this would be 1,400% from where we're at today. Now, if we want 1,400%, which was from this point to this point, and guys, again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 months. Over 9 months, Jasmy climbed. So let's assume that Jasmy will climb for the next 9 months, and we want 1,400%. So let's take it from this low, from right here, and we go 1,400%. That would get us to a price target of about 24 cents. So 20 to 25 cents. Now, does this align with Fibonacci also? Let's see. So 24 cents would be pretty much at the 618 level. So 27 cents to the 618 level. So can that happen? Sure. I believe that can happen. Looking at where we're at today with the stochastic, looking at the higher highs on the RSI, looking at we're above the EMAs on a monthly time frame, over the next several months, I believe this could happen. But I also believe pullbacks will come. So there will be trading opportunities, and we're going to be locked in with Jasmy. Okay, it's performing great right now, trading just under 4 cents. There's nothing alarming to me right now that, for me personally, that I would sell. You do see actually no negative divergence at all on the daily time frame. We did have a little bit of it right here. You could see we had a lower high on the RSI. We had a higher high, and that's why we had this slight pullback. But right now we're making higher highs on the RSI. We do have a stochastic that's touching right here. So again, even if we pull back, it's healthy. It's all good. This is not the top for Jasmy, just be my own opinion. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But I wanted to make this video to tell you guys the reality of what I believe the next several months could look like for Jasmy. And over the next several months, again, just to wrap it all up, if we do what we've done before and Jasmy comes out with even more bullish news, the charts make a lot of sense that it wants to move higher. We had a rejection here, which is really bullish. So the charts are telling us that Jasmy wants to move higher with the stochastic and the RSI being above the EMAs. How high is it going to go? Well, minimum, I do believe we're going to get to at least 8.5 cents. Okay. And I also believe that we're going to get at least to 12 cents. All of this, I believe we'll get there eventually, but we may experience some heavy resistance and heavy pullbacks. That's it. That's all you really got to understand. So with that, don't forget to drop a like, guys. We truly appreciate that. And I hope you have a great day.